Hi guys, welcome to Crypto 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment. Thanks for joining me once again on this beautiful show, the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we do not gamble it. We can see the market has been consolidating after the inauguration, and all the gains that we made, or let me put it like that, has actually been putting back down. So a lot of people are saying probably was it a fake out, because we already saw the frenzy that happened when he won the election already. So this inauguration means nothing, but I don't think that is the case. I just believe a lot of people are just waiting for some of the policies or a lot of things he promised he was going to do from day one before they can add to the positions or possibly step out of the trade. But these are more what we're going to be looking at on the show today. We're going to take a look at the news that are making the waves. We'll take a look at the cryptocurrency market cap, the economic calendar, what we should be expecting today. And I think it's going to speak to us today. I don't know if it's going to mention or it's going to talk about cryptocurrency, but we'll wait to see that. And also we'll take a look at the chart analysis, and you can also see, if you can look at the screen right now, everything is in red, and this is what I call red sea. But don't panic, we're going to take a look at the chart analysis to see if you need to get out of the project or whatever token you are trading in right now. All right, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do that right now. Subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be the first to get my content when I drop them immediately. Also, you can follow me on X to get a lot of news that I drop out of the space. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok to get some nugget that I drop for you daily on the platform. All right, let's take a look at what is going on in the market, and you can see the latest Bitcoin and cryptocurrency news. This one says Bitcoin hovers above 104K, and analysts reveal what next. And with the funding rate that we see is been fluctuating, a lot of people are saying, are we down or are we done with the bull run? But I must tell you the truth, I don't think we're done yet, because I know we've touched around 108 before, and when the inauguration happened, we went back to 110, just slightly above 108, but we couldn't even hold it throughout the day. Push back, but if you look at the stop loss, we have not been able to break where that market moved from, which is 99,500, but we're going to discuss more about that shortly. Also, when you look at my screen, you're going to see Bitcoin capital inflow see notable slow down, and BNB price stalls below $700, and Ethereum price stall below 3,005. If you watched the show yesterday, I told you we're having leadership issue within the Ethereum community, and also the project, to me, this bull run has not been doing probably well, because imagine BTC from 15,000 to 110,000, almost gaining about 100,000 US dollars. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But Ethereum dropped to about probably 1,000 to 1,005, and is not even yet above the all-time high or creating the all-time high like we've seen other projects doing. So I believe we still have a lot to talk about when it comes to ETH. But let's take a look at what other news are making the waves. And this one is coming from one of the powerful CEO in the world, and I'm talking about the BlackRock CEO. And he now suggests Bitcoin might reach 700,000 US dollars. You know, if you've been watching my show, I told you my own prediction. This bull run is going to be between 150K, 250K to 450K, and I believe that should happen within January to let's say latest June. That is my prediction for this bull run. But now someone is coming out to say probably we might see 700,000. I'm not going to doubt that, because I believe the adoption and a lot of things that is happening in the crypto space, and with Donald Trump being the new president of the United States and is pro crypto, I believe we're going to see a lot of policy that will push or usher in a lot of investors to, bank on BTC. All right, let's take a look. And this is coming from another big boss. And I'm talking about Goldman Sachs big boss. Says Bitcoin doesn't threaten US dollars. If you've been watching him, he has always been saying Bitcoin is like what will I call it, a Ponzi scheme, that everything is going to crash. But we can see, yes, we do see corrections, and it's not only in Bitcoin we see corrections, even in gold, in forex, in commodities. Even when you talk about all the big tests, we normally experience correction. So when we have correction, it doesn't mean the project is done. No, it's a healthy way of trading, because when the market keep going straight like a rocket, that means it's not real. It needs to correct, because in trading you need to have a buyer and a seller. So sometimes we have people open up buy position, and we've not seen the correction of seller that is going to take the buy up there to now mitigate the other blocks. So sometimes when we see correction, it doesn't mean the project is done. It's just a healthy way of trading. But the boss says Bitcoin does not threaten US dollar. We're going to see about that. Now let's talk about Bitwise, and this is even surprising because it started with a meme coin, not even a meme coin, it started with a joke, led to a meme coin, and now it's been in the game for a while. I'm talking about Dogecoin, but now saying Dogecoin is going to have ETF, I think that is now getting out of hand, because to me Dogecoin is not a utility token, it's a meme coin. You understand? So when you say it's going to have ETF or it's even been registered, I don't know how they're going to go about it. You can see right here, Bitwise Asset Management has registered Dogecoin ETF entity in Delaware, and a preliminary step towards a potential ETF launch. This is really surprising me. I'm not going to lie, because I don't know why we should have Dogecoin ETF, and I believe these are the reason why some of these anti-crypto will be saying crypto is a joke, because this is a meme coin. It's just like saying we're going to have Millennium Trump coin ETF, because a lot of people have sentiment on it. Because to me, meme coin is all about sentiment. It's all about this community saying we love dogs, this community saying we love cats, this community saying we love the moon and stuff like that, and they put their money in it just to have the frenzy and stuff like that. But now having ETF whereby you can have investors to even trade it without owning it, I don't know, but anything is possible. So we're gonna take a look at this and see how it goes. I believe they're not gonna approve this ETF. I'm 100% sure, but I don't want to say what I'm not sure about. Let's see what happens in the nearest future. If they get it approved, then that means anything can even get done in crypto. All right, let's go to another meme coin. This one is Shiba Inu, and Shiba Inu loses what? 0.0002, and the crucial level is gone. We're going to take a look at the chart analysis now to know what we need to do about that. Another news on the radar, and this is about the TRX fund. I'm talking about TRON Justin Sun. Teases game-changing TRON development aiming to surpass rival. This is possible, and I'll tell you why. Now in United States, Coinbase and some exchange, they're saying they want to delist USDT. You understand? And Justin Sun is full of surprises. We saw what he did when FTX collapsed. We saw what he did when people were even doubting Binance. So I'm not even doubting this guy when it comes to USDT. USDT is going nowhere. And I believe this Tron has been telling us Tron is going to be the next XRP. You understand? And if you look at Tron, Tron is trading at a very cheap price. If you look at the market, Tron is at let's see, Tron is at, I think is among top 20. Yeah, is at number 11, and it's trading at 0.248 as I'm talking to you right now. And if it's going to be the next as XRP, it might shoot up to $4, $5, $10 beyond, but we're going to take a look at that. But it says it's got a game-changing Tron development, and it wants to surpass the rival. We're going to wait for that and see what is up to. Now, another news that is surprising me now is Better Market files brief to support SEC against triple. I don't really know what is going on, though I found some of the biggest what will I call it? Crypto whales saying XRP is in form or is a crypto but is operating in form of this native bank, and they don't want that. Because I watched a video yesterday, just that I cannot play it for you. The guy said XRP is going to go back to 0.30 or even beyond like that, because they're operating like a native bank. The aim of crypto is for us not to operate like the native or traditional bank, is to be able to transact with you and you own your own thing. But XRP is not like that. And even that we have big investors that have the money as whales in it. But let's see what's going to happen. But now we've seen another counterparty now supporting SEC. You understand, with the new case they filed against Triple. But we're going to see what that will bring to the table in the nearest future. All right, that's what I have to share with you with the news on the radar this morning. Let's now check what is going on with the economic calendar. And if you look at the screen right now, we have some important news coming out of Canada, United States, and also Australia. But the Australia one, we can say we can just overlook it because it doesn't really affect crypto like that. But news from GBP, Europe, Canada, and United States always affect the market. So what we're going to take a look at now is we need to be watchful at 1:30 GMT or UTC. Core retail sales data is going to come out. Unemployment claim in United States is going to be released as well. And at 4 p.m. UTC GMT, President Trump is going to speak. So, and you know, whenever President Trump or Trump is talking, you need to be attentive because it might just tell us what will happen next, and you see investors start selling or buying and all of that. And at the same time, crude oil inventory data is going to be released. So today I think we have some important news we need to look out for, at least from 1:30 GMT or UTC. You need to be careful if you're taking a look at your trade so you know what you're doing. So that's that about the economic calendar. Let's dive into the cryptocurrency market cap. And if you're looking at the cryptocurrency market cap, we are still doing pretty good. Yes, I'm still anticipating us to celebrate the 4 trillion US dollars. We take the 1 trillion, 2 trillion, 3 trillion. We are waiting for the 4 trillion US dollar cryptocurrency market cap to happen, and I bet you that is going to happen anytime soon because I believe the bull run is not yet over. All right, now you can see we are sitting at 3.6 trillion US dollar, and BTC is still maintaining slightly above 2 trillion US dollars, and official Trump is still trending. Melania meme coin is still trending, and Dogecoin Mars is also among the trending tokens. And you can see the top gainers on my right here, and you can see the total volume being traded in the last 24 hours has now grown to 168 billion in the last 24 hours. Having known that, let's take a look at the top 20 because we can see the market is in red. Some of this token might have overthrown each other, but of course we all know the king BTC is still sitting at number 1, trading at 102 presently. ETH at number 2, XRP is now at number 3, Theta at number 4, Solana at number 5, BNB at number 6, Dogecoin number 7, USDC number 8, Cardano number 9, Leader Stake is maintaining number 10, TRON sitting at number 11, Chainlink at number 12, Avalanche at number 13, Wrap ETH at number 14, Wrap Bitcoin 15, Sui 16, Stellar at number 17, TRON Coin 18, Edera maintaining 19, and Shiba Inu still at number 20. I think nothing changed from yesterday, still the same rank as they were yesterday. And you can see Trump coin is not still in top 20, not even in top 30. Probably is now, I don't know, but if you're interested in knowing that, you want to know top 100 to 1000 and to know where your favorite token is sitting, you might want to check out coingecko.com to check where your favorite project are sitting on. So that's on the cryptocurrency market cap and the ranks. Now let's check what the chart is looking at. And if you look at the chart, it's not really looking good at all. From BTC to the altcoins to the meme coins, they are all in red, and this is what I call red sea. But do we need to panic? No. And that's why this show is very important, because every day of the week I analyze the chart and I tell you where you need to get out of the market and where you need to get. And if you look at BTC, the last time I told you to get into BTC was at 95K, and it went to about 108K. And this, I'm talking about spot traders and investors. So if you're okay with what you've made, you could have made a lot of profit. But talking about following the structure, you can still stay in the game, because when you look at the screen right now, our stop loss still remain exact 90 at the same exact place, which is 99,500 since this week. That's where our stop loss is, and we have not been able to break below that. So if you are still holding on to your BTC, you might want to hold on to it, because even though you get out of 99,500, you're still going to make about 5,000 points from the entry I gave you last week before the inauguration. So our stop loss to remain at the same place, which is 99,500. You can still hold on to your BTC. It has not crossed where we need to sell our project yet. So I'm expecting the market to continue moving up, or where we're going to have a mini structure inside this movement between 102 to 108 there about. Then we can also we have a new structure that we can get out of the market. But with that being said, please, you can still hold on to your coin. Let's take a look at the altcoins, and we're going to start with ETH. ETH has not activated the buy yet, so stay out of ETH. I told you yesterday, stay out of it, and you can see it keeps falling. So the same thing today, stay out of it, no buy yet. So we're just going to leave ETH like that. Let's take a look at Sui. The same thing. I told you to stay out of it yesterday. It has not been activated, so just stay out of it. Let's take a look at XRP. Yesterday, I told you if you cross 3.3, we can get into the market, and I think that still stands, because you can see we have the structure already. What we just need is a push above it, but until that happens, you just need to wait until we break above 3.3741. That's when we can invest or buy XRP. Let's take a look at AVAX. AVAX, the same thing. Stay out of AVAX. It's not a buy yet. Please stay out of AVAX. Let's take a look at AAVE. AAVE, it's a buy since 297. You can see where I put my signal here, and I told you need to get out of the market if we break below 325, and it's still maintaining that. But let's see if we're going to see the market breaks below 325, and that's when you need to sell your AAVE. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana now activated a buy yesterday. Yes, I told you if Solana should break above 260, you can get into the market. Yes, Solana activated a buy yesterday, but immediately invalidated it. So I'll tell you to step away or to stay out of Solana right now. You can see activated it and immediately invalidated it. So we need to stay away from Solana. Let's take a look at ADA. ADA, no activation, stay away from it. Let's take a look at TRON coin. Yeah, TRON coin didn't have any issue also. So let's just wait for TRON coin to create a breakout. So mostly what I can see with all these altcoins, most of them have just created where we need to get back into the market, but they have failed to cross it. And until they cross those parts, that's when we can get back into the market. So you need to stay away from them. Now let's take a look at meme coins. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do that right now. I appreciate you for watching the show every day. Subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. All right, let's dive into the meme coin now. And yes, Dogecoin. We saw Dogecoin saying they want to launch ETF. That is crazy, and you can even see it's still falling. Yesterday it was falling, even today it's still falling. So we do not have entry yet, so you might just want to stay away from Dogecoin as well. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu gives us a preparation for 0.0213, but is failing to cross the path. Let's take a look at Pepe. Stay away from Pepe, please. Let's take a look at Ondo. Stay away from Ondo as well. Let's take a look at X. X also created where we need to get in now, which is 0.0001. But until that happens, please stay away from X. Let's take a look at Notcoin. Notcoin also created where we need to get in, which is 0.005452. But until that happens, we need to wait and be patient. Let us take a look at Dogs. Dogs still the same thing as yesterday, 0.003535. Until we cross that path, please stay away from Dogs. Let us take a look at Nero. The same thing with Nero, stay away, but Nero is giving us a nice structure. If you look at Nero, Nero is different from all of them, to be sincere. So I'm thinking today Nero might push above this 0.3263. So we might, if you're interested in trading Nero, please, you need to be watchful. Any moment from now, we might cross this line, because you can see yesterday it did not actually fall like that, and today is already canceling the red, wanting to change it into green, and anything can happen. Especially we're expecting the US president to speak to us today, and a lot of people will be waiting to see if he's going to mention anything regarding crypto. And if he doesn't mention anything regarding crypto, maybe we're going to experience a continuation of this sell-off we're experiencing since yesterday. But until that happens, let us wait until Nero to cross 0.3263. All right, we know Deep was doing well yesterday, and I told you the stop loss for Deep is 0.26, and it's still the same place. Look at where I put it yesterday. Until we cross 0.265, that's when we need to sell Deep. But as far as Deep is concerned, Deep is still a buy. You can still hold on to your position. Now let's take a look at RSR. RSR, please stay away from it. Stay away from it. It's still tanking. Let's take a look at PopCat. PopCat is now a buy. PopCat is now a buy. You can see I told you yesterday, if you cross 0.54, you can buy. Now PopCat is a buy. Now we need to change our stop loss and move our stop loss now to 0.48. Yes, 0.48 or 0.5. Thereabout, that's where we need to get out of PopCat now if you are in it already. But PopCat has activated a buy, and you can see it moves up to about 0.65 now, retrace trading at 0.5 now. You can still get in if you're interested in trading it, but make sure you need to get out of the market if it goes below 0.5. Now let's take a look at Rose. Rose, please stay away from Rose. Let's take a look at official Trump. Yes, official Trump, it's still holding on to where I told you yesterday. I said until it breaks. No, before I gave you the entry 3 days ago at $34, I told you need to get out of the market if it breaks $24. Now it gave us new stop loss yesterday, which is $30, and we are still maintaining that. It's trading at $35 now, slightly above our entry 3 days ago. But what am I going to say? Trump official, it's still a buy. It's not a sell yet. It's a sell when it breaks $30 now. So if you're holding on to, you might still hold on to, because as you see this thing right now, it might push back and we'll see the market start moving up. But anything below $30, please stay away from it. And like Millennial Coin, I told you, please don't buy it. From the first day, I told you don't buy it. Even when it was pumping that day, I told you don't buy it, except it crosses $5. Yesterday, I told you, please don't go there again. You can see it even broke another structure, and this is now typical sell. And this is, I don't know what's going on, from a token that get up to $18 or thereabout, now trading at $2. That is a huge failure. But if you've been watching the show, I bet with me you wouldn't be in this mess, because I told you please stay away from me, because the fortune teller is not going to lie to you, which is the chart. The chart is going to tell you what is going on in the market, and that is what we use on this great show. We use it to tell you when you need to buy and when you need to sell. So with the millennial meme coin, please stay away from it. All right, that's what I have for you on the chart analysis. And like I told you, this is not, like I always say, this is not financial advice, or this is not what will I call it, money making, whatever. This is just for entertainment and educational purpose. But with my years of experience in the game, I've always been predicting right, at least with more than 90 to 95% score, and that is great. So make sure you do your own research before you invest in any project, and always trade with the amounts you can afford to lose, because we all know crypto is risky. So that's that on the chart analysis, but we now need to check the sentiment, which is the fear and greed index. And if you agree with me, this is the only reason why a lot of traders are not profitable. I need to battle with that for years. Fear and greed is the reason why you lose money. Fear will make you not want to get into the market at the right time. Greed will make you get into the market at the wrong time, and you have to lose your money when you do that. But now, what is the sentiment looking at? It's been reducing. Yesterday was 84, and I told you we might experience a lot of volatility. And if you look at the chart, it's nothing to write home about. If you look at the chart right here, look at the chart. What is this? What is this? No, let me show you using the normal hour candle. You can look at the chart. What is this? It's nothing to write home about. So you just need to stay out of it. Even though you get into the market invalidated, get into the market invalidated again. So like I told you yesterday, extreme greed, which was 84 yesterday, is too much. But now, thank God, it has now come down to 75, and now it's now sitting on greed. Yesterday was greed, last week greed, and last month greed. But you know, we're expecting Trump to speak to us today, not to address us, the crypto, to speak to the nation, and we'll be hoping if he's going to mention anything relating cryptocurrency, and that is going to, you know, have a lot of things to do with us today. So this is what I have on the fear and greed today. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can get all this content as I drop it immediately. You can follow me on X, Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok as well to get some of the value content I'll be sharing with you guys. All right, my name still remains the same. Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim, aka KC the Great. Until I catch you tomorrow on another wonderful pack episode of the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we do not gamble it. Peace out.